It's news time. Information is power. Be current. The news headline. Governor Uzodinma rebukes soldiers for raising Imo community. Condemns killing of officer. Hope Uzodinma, the Imo State governor, has read the riot act. Nigerian soldiers who reportedly razed several residential buildings and business premises in the Awomanma area of Oru, East local government area of the state on Monday. The soldiers allegedly razed the community in retaliation for the killing of their colleague by yet to be identified residents of the area. While condemning the gruesome killing of the soldier on one hand, Governor Uzodinma on the other hand decried the wanton destruction of residential and business properties of innocent residents of the community. Certainly, this soldier, who was on a legitimate duty to ensure free flow of traffic and to protect lives and property on Monday, November 22, did not deserve to die such a gruesome death. The governor said in a statement issued by the Imo State Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Declan Emelumba. Uzodinma said the aggrieved soldiers' decision to embark on indiscriminate burning of residential and business premises of innocent citizens was not an appropriate response, since two wrongs will never make a right. He further advised both parties to exercise utmost restraint and maintain the peace while investigation lasts. He said security agencies must always show professionalism by abiding by the rules of engagement while discharging their duties. The governor condoled with the family of the slain soldiers and sympathized with victims of the crisis, assuring that the state government will look into the losses from now henceforth. Governor Hope Uzodinma is serving out his first term in office and is likely to seek re-election in 2023. After all, most governors in Nigeria usually contest for second term in office after serving their first term. But Uzodinma's second term bid may be tough in view of the political development in Imo State. One of the reasons for taking this position is because of the early declaration by the former governor, Emeka Ihedioha, that he would be contesting for the post in 2023. He spoke with the conviction that he would win the election in 2023, and it will be recalled that Ihedioha had won the 2019 election in Imo under the People's Democratic Party (PDP) before the Supreme Court sacked him and declared Uzodinma of the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC) the authentic winner. So coming back into the race in 2023 will definitely make the contest tough, as Uzodinma will need to fight harder if he wishes to win the second term bid. Again, there were massive protests that greeted the judgment which sacked Ihedioha in 2020. The protests were in different locations in the country, as people alleged that the ruling was unfair, while the judgment stood and Uzodinma carried on. Many of those who felt bad are waiting for 2023 to give Ihedioha another chance. This may make the 2023 election tough for Uzodinma. Ihedioha, on his own, is patiently waiting for 2023 to give the Imo governorship seat another shot. Little wonder he declared earlier, it is over a year to 2023 general elections, but Ihedioha has already declared his ambition and work would have started to support his bid. Moreover, Ihedioha is using some challenges in the state against Uzodinma. One of those major challenges he used to eat at Uzodinma's government is insecurity. Imo has been battling insecurity in this recent time, from the activities of the Eastern Security Network to those of the unknown gunmen. It has continued to be a rough ride in Imo. Recently, there are other issues between soldiers and civilians which resulted in face-off. With the Anambra election over, Imo is still volatile and pockets of insecurity here and there. Ihedioha used this against Uzodinma's government when he reportedly warned some people against coming home for Yuletide season over insecurity to avoid attacks. He was only referring to the insecurity challenges in Imo, which is currently facing every Imolite. All this will make the 2023 battle tough for Uzodinma. Additionally, Ihedioha's popularity the party he may use to contest, which may be PDP. The events of the Supreme Court's judgment and Imo people choice may team up to make the election tough. And this is the reason why the second bid for Uzodinma might actually be very, very tight this time around, especially come 2023.
With the view to hampering democratic process in Nigeria, not done. The committee ascribed the killing of 175 security personnel, traditional rulers, and most recently, Dr. Chike Akunyili and others to Kanu and his group. The point must be quickly made that the compilers of these offences are employees of the ministries and agencies of the federal ministry, and the accused Kanu, and they say that he will be prosecuted and the judge should punish him, that there is no neutral and independent opinion within the ad hoc committee. Having said this, since the case is in court, it would be reasonable to expect that Mr. Malami should forward this finding to the prosecutor to build his case against such infant terrible and his group. The federal chief lawmaker and advocate of Nigeria chose to do different from the courts of public opinion, or put differently, resort to media trial, seemingly in order to bias the mind of the public against the accused. But it is the fact, it is the court, not the public, that on the fact before it will determine the case. The question legitimately arises then, if in a matter that is sub judice, this senior lawyer is not acting in contempt of the judicial process. And this is important since it is a national matter that has international dimension, as alleged by the Attorney General. The Federal Attorney General claimed that IPOB, that is the indigenous people of Biafra, enjoys the backing of state and non-state entitled entities. He mentioned no names, he provided no evidence, and so this lacking for so serious an allegation of foreign interference that threatens the stability, peace, and security of a sovereign Nigeria. All he could say was to tepidly call on these countries to desist from assisting subversive acts of Kanu and IPOB against the state of Nigeria and its people, that does not speak for a confident government of a serious country at all. Mr. Malami reportedly justified going public with his list of accusations because Nigerians in public interest have to be carried along as the matter relates to the protection of their rights and properties.
Thanks for listening.